wrote this lyric. His belief in me is endless. He knows I get despondent, and that's when I get restless. He trusts someday I'll be less insecure. But right now the whole world's gonna know there's no fucking cure. And I wrote this other verse, and is that good? Because you're
fucking great.
Is it all right?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, because you're the maestro of songwriting.
It's fucking awesome.
Is it all right?
Yeah. Country music has become a slogan for a lot of bullshit in the last 20 or 30 years. Wanita's from the old school. She is, without a doubt, just absolutely committed to the soul of country music. That's her life. That's what she does. And she's done some performances that, to me, border on the paranormal. So if we start playing a honky tonk number, you just go make some shit up.
Oh, keep going. I'll go with that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wanita.
As far as I'm concerned, from when I was 3, I was the queen of honky tonk, and nothing's changed. So hard when you're trying to be me, when everyone expects you to be someone else. Okay, this is what I envisaged. Bandana with Australia's queen of honky tonk, but somehow I wrecked it to the black thing. Guys getting that, filming or whatever, and I'm...
Nasıl fırçayı yapacağım
I don't
bunu?
fucking know.
Time yok ya.
Alright, well, fucking work it out. I'll get ready.
Allah Allah.
Cavalcade. I just got a message. I thought it was 8 o'clock. We had to be there, sort of thing, around that mark. It's 7 o'clock. We're in full-on fucking panic mode.
Sabahın erken saatinde araba temizliyorum işte. Niçin? Ben seviyorum Wanita. Benim günüm zehir oluyor. İçmese iyi. İçiyor işte. Böyle bir müzik kadın. Beni anlamıyor. Konuşuyorum ama yok bizden.
I've been awake all night, okay? This sort of stuff, I don't sleep well, okay? You don't like me drinking, but the only time I can sleep is when I drink. Okay, I'm fucking manic. Something like this is traumatic to me. I don't sleep well.
Benim kadınım, Wanita'nın kafası sahil, kompüter, sahil, internet. Bu yalan değil. Düşünmüyorum. Hiç. Yarın ne olacak?
Where do I start? She is probably the craziest woman in the country music industry, bar none. Just one of the maddest people I've ever met in my life, but so likeable. And she's a hell of a singer, my God, you know. And you know what? My favourite thing in the industry is seeing people who are happy being themselves, comfortable in their own skin, and don't mind stepping outside the box and doing something different. That's Wanita.
Bak hele sen sabahleyin yatak üst oldu. Kocanı hiç öptün mü?
Oh, he said with everything that's going on, I've got up in a bush like this and I haven't given him one kiss.
Oh, baba.
One of our local girls, Wanita,
Honky Tonk.
She's herself all the time, mate. Does not give a two hoots about what anybody thinks. And we love that about her, mate. And the voice, like, holy snapping duck. The voice, mate.
Yep, now we're right.
I can't face tomorrow without them by my side.
I think young people in the city that find rock a little difficult think they'll be country singers. A year after they give it a shot and it's a bit difficult, they end up working in the Commonwealth Bank, you know. But the hardcore artists, like Wanita, they just keep plugging away.
Where's she playing at, bruh? Where's she playing at? I want to see her.
We're on television.
Yeah, I don't care. Where's Wanita playing at?
You've got to go and see her. You've got to go and see
Yeah,
her.
I'm sitting for 12 months.
I think she'll be at the Albert
Imperial,
Hotel.
Locomotive.
You've got to get there.
3 p.m. Yeah, she's got the red hair there.
Still got the red hair. She does the dance.
Honky Tonk, woman.
Sweet, sweet moonlight, keep shining bright. Sweet, sweet moonlight, with all of your might. It brightens the gorgeous.
Thank you.
Till the day's morning light. Sweet, sweet moonlight. Sweet, sweet moonlight. So bright.
Hello, my baby. My beautiful husband. I love you too.
Run and jump, run and jump.
No.
Ha?
Yes, Baba.
Bizzat yoklukun sen ben.
Aber Burley.
Bu World Cup'ı oldu.
Yeah, doğru deme. Ben al yok bu sabah.
I gaze at the ceilings and you think that I'm pissed. But the circumference and the measurements of this whole tent, I haven't missed. So don't misconstrue someone that knows better than you. Not that I profess to, but just give me time enough to explain and hopefully you'll understand.
Wanita was very misunderstood as a child. Well, so she tells me, and they actually thought she had some kind of like Asperger's or something, because she couldn't connect. Because she was so, her mind was so overwhelmed with all these country music stars and this music, she fell in love with it. She used to tell me stories how she used to smack herself in the head trying to get the right Hank Williams tone and the right feel and that kind of thing. And it was her. She had to be that, otherwise she wasn't anything. And there was no other option. It was that. She had to be that.
I'd be quite happy to have all the people like this in my house 24 hours a day. The actual company and the people, I get very, very depressed when everyone goes home. I'd love it just to be the festival all the time. I reckon that's the only way that I'd ever really be truly happy.
I like big butts and cannot hide. Oh my God! They were rippers.
Didn't actually have anywhere to stay last year. We were camping by the Peel River, and yeah, she just took us in and gave us a bed the whole week. Yeah. Yeah, we're musos, we're songwriters. She doesn't like interviews.
No, it ain't too late. You can let him in now, 'cause
Well, she's got people staying here that she's actually pulled in from strife. And just with the Aboriginal people around here, she helps them out wherever and whenever she can. She's got respect, you know, and that's a mighty big word.
No, you can drink your fill, you can play your hand, but it won't lead you to the promised land.
She's been there for me at times and pulled me out of some pretty heavy ruts. She has the gift of lifting someone up from nothing and nowhere and saying, "You're gold, mate. You're gold." This is the person Wanita is.
No, I don't got no faith to set my spirit free. There's a hole in my soul where the Lord should be.
Yeah.
Okay, every hair on my body's standing up.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, this is what happens during the Tamworth Country Music Festival. This is what'll happen to you all if you're real. But don't think for a minute in hell that you're going to get away with any of it, because this is the result. This is Honky Tonkville. This is my home. Okay, there's probably, you know, several $1,000s of vintage dresses over there. Take a pic of that. And the bed that's, you know, probably got several nights of foot sweat, as you can see.
That's feral.
As you can see, the results of walking around in cowboy boots. You've got to film the boot shrine in the other room. My beautiful husband over here.
Bazen ben 12 yaşlayım. Alice istiyorum talking. Sonra bu documentary people benim Turkish talking translator yapıyorum.
Go for it, guys. My husband wants to express how it has been for 12 years living with Australia's Queen of Honky Tonk. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, we were just playing a song on a CD. Yes, didn't we just play his song on the CD?
Ama people susmuyor ki ya.
He's saying, everyone be quiet.
Be quiet or they go.
Be quiet or go.
Yeah. Wanita çok beğeniyorum, çok seviyorum. Fakat içtiği zaman başka kadın oluyor. Bütün stres geliyor. Evde başka insanları gücü yetmiyor. Sonra geliyor benimle çene kavgası yapıyor. Sonra beni ev dışarı yapıyor. Kapıyı kilitliyor. Ben garajda yatıyorum. Wanita'nın bir iyi olmayan
I was talking about how
deli tarafı.
when I party, I drink, and I take on all these people, and how it creates problems, and it just yeah, no, they can't publicise it.
Ama yaratılışında herhalde böyle eksiklik mi var, fazlalık mı var? Allah'ın yarattığı insanlar bilmiyor. Onun için ben
Okay, it's the truth, but it's not the truth all the time. It's just.
I want you to eat.
No, not now, please. I can't.
ondan sonra bu kadına ben yok biliyorum içki insanların problemini hallettiğini. Benim interview bitti. Ben bunu istiyorum söyle. Sen understand? Yok understand. Anladın mı?
I understand. What my husband said is totally true, okay? That is true, I have no doubt of it. But all my life there's been a sense with me of separation. A sense of separation, like normal people I think would be here, and their heads, their bodies are connected. I think I was born with something that separated the two. I'm in the wrong era, number one. That's a big enough thing to deal with. Okay.
and the style of music I play and sing and want to express is also in the wrong era. And somehow I ended up in fucking 2014, you know? And with that is the big stress of knowing no matter what you do in this world, no matter what you do in this life, I believe in my heart no one will ever understand it. So with that comes this loneliness, you know, the realisation of mortality, and you try and take on the world and it just doesn't happen. It's not fucking possible. But you have this mind that is of substantial means to all accounts. You try and do as much as you can with limitations. It breaks your heart. It breaks your heart.
I'm gonna write a blues song, one that's sad. The sad.
And one night she was singing all the Loretta and Patsy Clines and Hank Williams and what year they were written and you know what sort of day it was, and she just told us everything about and we were just sitting there one night and it was just me and her left, and I said, do you do any originals? She said, yeah, I've got hundreds of them, but no one wants to listen to me. People want to hear Patsy Cline. I said, no, well, give me a listen. And she strummed a couple and I nearly fell off the chair. And I said, why don't you record them? She says, oh, because I didn't think anyone would listen to it. Me and my wife at the time, Lorraine, said, well, we'll find some money and let's do an album.
But the more I cry, the closer I get to just another no more talking, another keep on walking, just a plain my heart's breaking kind of song.
I've played with a few people over the years, and she's up there with some of the the best artists that I play for. Because I can't wait for the people around the world to see what I see.
Yok aynı müzik bu ev para birimi. Bak bu kamera çekiyor, ev, rüm, use, bu ev, bu arabalar hepsi insanlar people yok denkin. Wanita müzik para biringen das kaufen. Bunların hepsi senin benim şafın job biringen. Senin müzik para bu kamera looking yapıyor hep. People nerede şilbin bak garajlarda insanlar yatıyor. Bu Mother Teresa böyle helping yapıyor. Bir söylüyor sen Mother Teresa. Değil mi?
As I said once, and everyone laughs at it, I say, you know, money's just toilet paper. Just some people have got bigger fucking asses than others, you know?
Evet. Michael Jackson gibi senin para gelse, Elvis Presley gibi para gelse, ben Ausheim sen gibi. Ama sen öyle yapıyorsun.
The album itself, I do believe, deserved a little bit more respect. You would assume that in your own homeland you'd get a little bit more recognition. I get depressed from time to time and despondent and about the industry and it's hard being me in this industry. I think I've written the great country album, or one of the great country albums.
I believe my mum isn't, she hasn't got any mental disorder, you know, actually that you could, you know, go into a doctor and get signed for or whatever. But yeah, I don't think she has any of that. I think she's actually just she's like a little girl. My mum, she's stayed in this whole world of a big dream. Growing up with her, she used to speak about, like she grew up in a tent on a riverbank. The only time that she could actually play country music or get involved in country music was with some Indigenous kids, that her mum and dad would really belt her for doing that. But she always had a different idea about it.
One day I said, Mum, this says that Hank Williams died. What did he die from? And she said he died from singing. Oh, then suddenly I thought, that's how I'm going to go. Oh, and then I used to fantasize. I used to lay in bed and I used to put an old guitar by the window so I could see the light as I was going to sleep. And I thought, I'm going to be a great like Hank Williams and I'm going to die from singing. And I used to think, oh, will I just collapse on stage? And I'll never forget, it was probably only a couple of years later, my mum probably cottoned on to, she said, one day, Wanita, you'll go to and be with people of your own kind.
I think her having a child shocked her because I think maybe the idea of what she wanted was not loneliness. I think she wanted a friend, would definitely be there throughout all of it. Yeah, she was a fantastic mother. Early on, she was fantastic. I love her music. Like, I try my hardest to be at her gigs. Yeah, she's brilliant, but I just can't talk to her apart from that.
My husband, he just wanted to express his true love for Allah, God. In Turkey, they refer to God as Allah, as the glorious Quran says. And there's a verse, and I can't translate it, but there's a verse where one gives their heart in appreciation for and expresses their gratitude for acceptance. Baba has requested that I thank yous with that same integrity as a verse from the Quran.
Bu şimdi benim görüşüme göre yani gerçek dokumentary oldu. Onun için sizlere de teşekkür ederim, herkese. Benim kadın çok böyle soft hair, güzel hair. İsmi, ondan sonra Wanita, Honky, Tonk, Willik. Miş, ben bilmiyorum işte.
I said I'm Australia's queen of honky tonk. And I'm autistic, so I can say fuck off. And guess what? I said, fuck off.
Yeah, son, then you don't understand me. Try so hard to tell you who I am. I try and I give myself with integrity. As bad and as good as I may seem. So go to hell, the hierarchy of the industry. 'Cause the people is what I'm to do. So if I get a little trapped, I think I'm a definition of going to bed. You can say I'm Australia's honky tonk queen, one or the other.
Thank you. Good night.
The queen of honky tonk, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Right there, right there, right there.
Dear Mum, I'm writing to you in fear. I think I'm going insane. I'm writing about the places and the heartaches I feel. I can't believe there's nothing better than this for me no more. You know it seemed all lost that very moment I walked out your door. So I wish you could hold me and assure me right now that things will be different when I make it years from now.
I thought it was him as well with the J.
Well, my mum was illiterate and couldn't spell, so she spelled it the way it sounded.
Why didn't you win?
The Gold Guitar Awards are soft cock, that's why.
Why didn't you win? I was there for you, and you did it. And I thought, I wanted to win, and I wanted you to get it.
Yeah.
Good on you for standing on your dick.
Well, thank you very much.